Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Marina Blackford. In today's video, I'm bringing you my list of my top must-haves when traveling with small children. My son Easton is 2.5 years old, and my daughter Capri is 2 months old. Easton just took his 10th vacation overnight trip with us, and Capri just took her second overnight trip with us. So these are the items that I bring every time to ensure the smoothest trip possible. That being said, if you find some tips that you like, please hit the like button down below and also leave a comment with one of your favorite items when you travel with small children to help share with others. Please consider subscribing. My goal is to bring you 2 videos a week, one video on lifestyle, so something like mom life, day in the life, mom tips, and another video on inspiration. So decorate with me, craft with me, run with me, something like that. So subscribe, I'd love to have you here. You can also follow me at Marina Blackford on Instagram. So without further ado, here is my list for you. My first item that I bring every time is to bring a blackout cover for pack and play. This is so important if you do sleep training, if you want somewhere dark for them to sleep, not even if you do sleep training, but if you want your child to sleep well, give them their own room. So I use the Snooze Shade, and I will put links to everything down below. But the Snooze Shade you can find on Amazon. It was recommended by a sleep expert, but you cover their pack and play, it blacks it out, and they sleep so good, even when they're in the room with you. Like we've had a beach rental where it's 1 bedroom, and our son napped and slept in there, and we could put him down for that and even sleep in the same room with him without him waking up because it kept it dark. So consider bringing a blackout cover for your pack and play. It will save you. All right, my second item I suggest bringing is a white noise machine. One, you can get a portable one for $10 on Amazon. Again, I'll link it below, but this is so important to help them sleep good, and we all want kids to sleep good when you're away from home. So a portable white noise machine. This one is inexpensive. I bring it every time. You can use it anywhere on the go, in the car seat, in the stroller, and it's worth every penny. All right, my third item that I like to bring every time is extra batteries. Don't forget to bring extra batteries, AA, AAA. I bring a set of both to replace the batteries in that white noise machine in case they run out. It never fails that it will run out when you're on vacation. And bringing AA's is just, there's always some toy that they have that needs batteries, so just pack them. My fourth thing I bring every time is sheets for the pack and play. So if you don't bring your own pack and play, bring sheets if you borrow one from a friend or a hotel, because then you'll feel like your child is sleeping on something soft and comfortable, and maybe even the same smell that you launder your stuff with. So I don't just bring 1 set, I bring 2 sets. It's very easy to pack, but it just, again, it never fails that your child will over pee and get the first set of sheets wet the first night, so bring 2. My fifth thing that I like to bring every time is a favorite snuggle item for your child, whatever they are used to. Bring it times 2. My son loves Loveys. He has a little elephant one with a small blanket attached. He has his 2 favorite. We make sure we bring them every time. In your case, bring whatever your child likes. His security blanket, his favorite stuffed animal. Again, you're trying to recreate home when you are not home, and that is how you can ensure your child takes the best nap and sleeps good so that you guys can have a good trip. My 6th item I bring is very similar, but a bedtime routine item. So for our son, we put him in a wearable blanket now that he's 2.5. So it's like a swaddle that zips, but it has open feet that he can walk around in. It's just kind of loose and hugs him. But this is what he sleeps with at home, so we make sure to bring it on our trip. If your child is a little younger than my son, maybe he wears another type of wearable blanket. Or like my daughter Capri, she is 2 months, so we bring her swaddle that we Velcro. I love the Ollie, so again, I'll link my favorite items down below. But bring whatever they're used to. If you don't use any of those items, again, bring their favorite pajamas, just something that recreates that bedtime routine. Also in this category would be like their favorite book to read before bedtime at the moment. It is so valuable to bring that because it'll help cue them to go to sleep. All right, my next item I recommend is, a new toy. And this might sound like silly or you're spending money, but I'm talking like a dollar store toy. Grab a couple toys at the dollar store, something to entertain them for the car ride or the plane ride, or just when you arrive and you want to start like unpacking and you can give it to them. This is very helpful. Again, inexpensive toys are just as satisfying as expensive toys. I will show you the one. I bought this at the drugstore and my son took it on this trip. I was literally at Walgreens picking up like a prescription and saw this, and so it's a little barking dog, but I gave him to this for our last trip, and it was just something that he could play with while we were, you know, just trying to chill out. All right, my next item I recommend bringing is snacks. Nobody wants to be hangry. It's not just snacks for the kids, but snacks for you. So pack snacks, you know, fire booty, goldfish. My son still loves pouches, so just get something in his stomach. Make sure you have enough snacks so that nobody gets hangry. My next item that I bring on most trips might seem silly, but I think it's so helpful, is I bring my son's favorite cup that he drinks his milk in. And this is a Chico one, but just bring their favorite item to drink from. Again, this is small children. And I even bring this if we're going on a road trip. I bring his own plasticware, his own plastic plate, and his own set of utensils. It's so easy to pack this. I just throw it in a Ziploc bag and throw it in our snack bag in the car. But you'd be surprised how many rentals do not have plasticware. They only have heavy ceramic plates. You know, and this way your toddler can like, just, you don't have to worry about it. So if it doesn't pay you to bring it, just bring it. My next item I love to bring every time is, this might seem obvious, but I bring an iPad. This is kind of a case of emergency item for me. I do not give my son an iPad right away when we leave on a trip. I actually wait until he's bored in the car and until he like asks or starts getting upset. Most of the car ride he's fine. Almost every trip he does good the whole way there. I find this helpful on the way back when they're antsy and you just want to throw on a movie for them. Again, entertainment at your rental. They all have Wi-Fi, so you can put on their favorite cartoons. So bring that. My next item I bring every time is a hat. I'll link my favorite little trucker hats down below by Grom Squad. But bringing a hat, I put this on the list because I guarantee I've forgotten it on some trips and I wish I had it. Because usually on trips you are out and about sightseeing, you're out in nature, and a hat is just so good so you don't have to worry about your little one burning themselves. So bring hats, not just for them, but for you too. My next item is sunscreen. This might seem super obvious, but I'm trying to make this list so that you guys kind of make sure you're double checking what you're bringing. Sunscreen, I always pack some in my diaper bag. I'm looking for mine now, but it's here somewhere. Anyways, make sure you always bring that. My next item I always bring, this is a personal thing that I recommend for small children, is to bring gas drops. I always have these in my diaper bag. I may even do another video on items I carry in my diaper bag. I think that'd be really helpful. But I always have gas relief drops. This is for Capri. She needed it this trip. You know, when you have a fussy baby, like you're gonna wish you had this on hand, and just bring these. Especially if you're flying, or in our case, this past trip, we were in elevation, and that kind of stuff can make babies super gassy. So if you bring this, it's gonna help so much. My next item I bring every time is a baby carrier. Again, small children, I love this one. I did not use this with my son, but I'm loving this with my daughter. This is baby Catan, and there's just so many different ways to wear them. It all folds up into this sack, which when it comes out, the sack actually is a part of the wrap. It helps, it's an extra back support that you put on the wrap. This wrap has been so easy, because it's not like other wraps where you have to figure out how to wrap it. It's all on one loop, and I've learned how to do it so fast. I had to learn how to do this because Capri is my second child. So the first child, it's not as important, but once you have a second child, you're gonna wish you had a baby carrier. So anyways, it's on me. Once you learn how to do this, it's great. I just put her in here, slide this up, and this crisscross supports her little bum in an M shape with her legs. And this is so helpful. So when you're out sightseeing, if your baby needs a nap, they're fussy, you just put them in the baby carrier. This is invaluable. All right, my next item I bring every time is, if you can, you're on a road trip, actually if you're flying too, is bring a travel stroller or a collapsible wagon. So helpful for when you get somewhere and your kid is tired of walking. I'm gonna show you the stroller that we found and we absolutely love. This is made by Mountain Buggy. This is the Nano Mountain Buggy. This is how thin it is. It's that thin, it folds up this small. It has this strap here you can wear. This is literally fits in an overhead on a plane. The wheels come off if you need to as well. This was worth every penny. We bought this for my son's first flight, and so convenient. You can recline them back to sleep. You recline it all the way back, where if your toddler isn't using it, you can actually clip a car seat into it, and so we can use it for our baby as well. I love that stroller. I recommend it highly, the Mountain Nano Buggy. mountain buggy. And my last item might be super obvious, but I wanted to create a list that would check it twice for you guys, is bring your chargers. We don't bring all these chargers, but a watch charger, phone charger, camera charger. Make sure you bring your chargers. I'm gonna show you what we use though, and I'll link this below. But we bring this on all of our trips. This folds out, you plug it into your plug, by the nightstand, and you have your multiple USBs for all of your devices. This is so valuable. So I would recommend bringing something like this. That is the list I've compiled for you guys. I hope there are some items on there that help you with your travels. And please look for my next video. I'm gonna be doing a Christmas craft with me soon, which will be really fun. And decorate with me is coming out very soon. So I hope you all have a happy Thanksgiving. Thank you for being here. Again, hit the like button if you found this helpful. Please consider subscribing. Have a great day. Hey guys, I just want to interject a couple things. When I watched my video back, I wanted to be clear on the snooze shade or the sleep shade. So we use that. My son slept in the pack and play until this last summer trip, so till he was just over 2. But now he sleeps in a bed and does great on trips. But if you need to black out a room, here's a little tip, is look for aluminum foil in your rental if they have it in the kitchen, or pack it, and that is how you can dark out a window so that your child can sleep really good on a trip when you're traveling. Yes.